Let me tell you something most homeowners don't realize. Spring is the busiest time of year for buyers. More showings, more offers, and homes typically sell about 20 days faster than in winter. But here's the part most people are missing right now. The market has changed. And if you're thinking about selling your home this year, you need to understand what's really happening before you put that sign in the yard. Today, I'm going to show you why spring is still the most powerful time to sell, the biggest mistakes sellers are making right now, the small upgrades that can dramatically increase your sale price, and why many homeowners are sitting on far more equity than they realize. And if you'd like a copy of my Spring Seller Guide, you can download it in the link below. Every year, the housing market follows a pattern. Buyer activity tends to surge in the spring. That means more buyers searching online, more buyers touring homes, and more buyers making offers. Historically, this is when listings receive the highest number of showings of the entire year. And when buyer demand increases, two important things happen. First, homes attract more attention. Second, sellers often receive stronger offers. Now, the market isn't like it was during the pandemic when homes were selling in a weekend with bidding wars, but we are seeing something important happening again. Mortgage rates have eased compared to their recent highs. That means more buyers are stepping back into the market. And when more buyers return, well-positioned homes stand out even more. Now, here's where things get interesting. At the same time buyer activity is improving, inventory is rising. In fact, the number of homes for sale nationally is at the highest level in 6 years. That means buyers have more choices than they did just a few years ago, and that changes the strategy sellers need. Today, buyers are paying attention to three things: price, condition, presentation. If a home is overpriced, buyers will simply scroll past it. If the home shows poorly, buyers move on to the next one. And when that happens, sellers often end up making the biggest mistake in real estate: price reductions. In fact, data shows that homes sold without an agent often reduce their price at least once before selling. That's why pricing strategy matters more than ever. One question I hear all the time from homeowners is this: should I sell my house as is? And the answer is, it depends. Selling as is can definitely simplify things, but here's the trade-off. Homes that need work tend to attract fewer buyers, which can mean fewer showings, fewer offers, more time on the market, and sometimes a lower final price. That's why nearly 2/3 of sellers make at least minor repairs before listing. The key isn't doing everything. The key is knowing which improvements actually matter. This is where my sellers overspend. They think they need a full renovation before selling, but the truth is, some of the highest return upgrades are surprisingly simple. For example, replacing a garage door, updating the front door, improving curb appeal. Even things like fresh paint, lighting, and hardware can dramatically improve how buyers perceive your home. Buyers are drawn to homes that feel well cared for, move-in ready, and easy to imagine living in. Small improvements can make a huge visual difference. Now, here's something that surprises many homeowners. Over the past several years, home values have risen dramatically, which means many homeowners have built significant equity. Equity is simply the difference between what your home is worth and what you still owe on your mortgage. And depending on when you purchased your home, you could be sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity. That equity can help you purchase your next home, increase your down payment, or even buy your next home with cash. For many homeowners, their house has quietly become their largest financial asset. If you're thinking about selling your home this year, the next big question many homeowners ask is, should you renovate before selling or sell the house as it is? Because the truth is, some renovations can increase your sale price, but others can actually cost you money and delay your sale. In the next video, I break down exactly which upgrades are worth doing before listing your home and which ones you should skip. So if you're planning to sell in the near future, you'll definitely want to watch the next video. Just click the video on the screen right here. And if you'd like a copy of the Spring Seller Guide I mentioned in this video, you can download it in the link below.